Today we're doing 6.2 Law of Cosines, day 2. So yesterday we dealt with side angle side type triangles. Today we're going to focus on side 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 triangles. So the process is a little different than yesterday. So this is if we're solving a side 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 triangle. So this means I'm given no angles. The first step is to use your law of cosines to find the longest side. And your longest side will always be located across from your largest angle. Then it's the same as yesterday. Step 2, use your law of sines to find shortest side. And step 3, 180 degrees in a triangle, find remaining angle. So the key is for side, 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 you find your biggest angle, you find your smallest angle, then you'll find the middle angle. So for our first example, information that's given to us is little a is 6, little b is 9, little c is 4. So notice I don't know any of the angles. And again, just like we talked about yesterday, I don't have a pair of anything, so I cannot start with the law of cosines. So step 1 says find your angle across from your largest side. So my largest side is B, so my largest angle will be B. So we're going to start with that. So we'll have 9 squared equals, so B squared equals A squared plus C squared minus 2 times A times C times cosine of B. So notice the variable is now on the right hand side. So here I have 81 equals 36 plus 16 minus 48 times cosine of B. And now I need to add up a little bit. So here I'll have 81 equals, I cannot subtract 48 from the other two numbers because 48 is attached to the cosine, so that stays over there. 36 plus 16 will be 52. And the goal is to get B by itself as much as possible, so I'm going to subtract 52 over. So when I subtract it over, I get 29. Move that over. So we get 29 equals negative 48 cosine of B. And to get cosine of B by itself, I divide both sides by negative 48. So to find out what my angle B is, I have negative 29 over 48 equals cosine of B. So I use the inverse of cosine. So just like we use the inverse of sine, we're going to use the inverse of cosine. So you would type in your calculator, inverse cosine, negative 29 divided by 48. And when you do that, we get so angle B is 127 degrees. So now we can move on to step 2. And step 2 says to find your smallest side next. So this will be my smallest side right here. So now I have a pair. So I would say 9 over sine of 127 equals 4 over sine of C. So we cross multiply and we get to the point where it says sine of C equals 0.355, And now we're going to take the inverse sine of that. So angle C equals 21 degrees. And now the last thing that we do is we use the law of triangles, and I know there's 180 degrees in a triangle, so I have 21 plus 127 plus A equals to 180. Add them up and subtract, and angle A will be equal to 32 degrees. So this is how we solve a side-side-side triangle, and we will pick up with this tomorrow.